Hey girls, so it is time for a week 36 pregnancy vlog, and it's been a week already, and it's only Wednesday. So today I am 36 weeks and 4 days, um, according to me. So I have two doctors with two different due dates for me. According to my OB, I'm 36 weeks and 1 day today, and according to my perinatologist, I'm 37 weeks and 2 days. So if you guys just started kind of following me, you might not have known that there was such a variation in when my possible due date is. So I actually did charting and everything. If you look back at my TTC vlogs, and the 26th of November is the due date I give myself based on ovulation. So that's probably the most accurate anyways, but I'm almost term, so that's exciting. And so I'm up to 5 red raspberry leaf capsules a day, which is 2.5 cups of tea. The most I think I'm gonna take is 6 a day. It's a lot of capsules to swallow every day. So I'm gonna start evening primrose oil. My OB said I could start it at 36.5 weeks. But I'm gonna wait until by all of my doctor's due dates, 37 weeks is when I'll start taking it. So I had an OBGYN appointment on Monday, and everything, blood pressure was good, baby's measuring fine, and I am 1 centimeter dilated and starting to soften, but she said not too effaced yet. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. And I'll be going actually every Tuesday now after, that this week was Monday. The rest of my appointments are on Tuesday. That's just how it worked out. Yeah, I don't know how many more appointments I'm going to have or how much longer I'm going to be pregnant. I'm having regular contractions every half hour on the half hour. Some hours it's more than every half hour, but it's like every 30 minutes for sure. Like, that's just what they've been today. They're not like painful, really. I've had a couple that have kind of stopped me in my tracks, but besides that, they've not been too bad. So I got my maternity pictures done last week, and I actually have some of them. I think I'll throw them in there. I can only show you guys the ones that have the watermarks on them from the photographer because of copyright issues. So she didn't watermark all of them, but the ones that she did I will put in here so you can see them. So for the week I've had, if any of you guys saw on Facebook, Trick or Treat was on Monday, and we had my son all dressed up, and we passed out candy, and we took him around the neighborhood, and then we usually take him over to my parents' house, and my mom has like a little Halloween gift bag normally for him that's age appropriate. So it had some Gerber fruit snacks in it, and a little stuffed Elmo and things like that, and a pair of Elmo pajamas. But we packed up and got in the car and headed over to their house, and we have to drive on a couple country roads to get there. It's only like a 15-minute drive, but in between our houses is a lot of farmland, and the roads are dark and not lit, and a deer ran into the side of my car. I'll put a picture of my poor car in here. But my husband, he was driving ahead of me because he had to go to work, while we were at my parents' house. So he left from there to go to work. But so we had 2 cars. So Connor was in my car, and this deer ran right into my rear passenger door, completely like smashed the door. And then it flipped around and it knocked my driver mirror off, and then it ran into the field and was gone. Thank goodness I didn't hit it head on, because the country road speed limit is like, it's 50, but I was going like 45 just because it's dark and I always watch out for deer. I've been driving roads like that for 10 years and I've come close to hitting a lot of deers, but this one actually ran straight into my car. And we're all okay, but now we have to deal with getting the car fixed and only having one car again, so that kind of sucks while it's in the shop. I found out my work, the company that manages the labs that I work at, their contract is no longer being renewed. So the physicians own the labs and they hired a company to manage them. So the managing company is going away, and it's 120 days notice that they gave yesterday. So this whole transition is going to take place when I'm on maternity leave. So I'm really nervous that the new management team is going to come in. I'm not going to be there. And I'm just really hoping I'm not forgot about. I'm really hoping they have some kind of position for me to have some hours, even if it's just contingent work, to go back to. So, and my husband works for the same company. So like both of our jobs are kind of in question right now. We just don't know what's going to happen with the company. The labs aren't going to shut down. The physicians came and toured everything, and they're trying to figure out what they want to do, and they're still going to need staff to work in the labs. So none of that's going to change, but the days, the hours, how many people they want to keep and all that might. So that is very stressful. And then I called Aflac yesterday. I was trying to, I didn't have any work to do at home yesterday, so I was trying to get all these phone calls made that I was supposed to get made. And Aflac told me now that I'm only working 24 hours in the lab that I don't qualify for my short-term disability pay. So we're working on some things to figure out with HR if they can use like an average of what I've worked, because I started working part-time when I found out I was pregnant, just because I had such a high-risk pregnancy with Connor, and we knew going into it that we didn't want some of the same problems we had with his pregnancy. So we decided I should cut my hours back. So it may just be the doctor having to say that that was the right thing to do. But as of right now, I don't get any pay, even though I've been paying a policy since 2007 to cover maternity leave. Yeah, so that's really irritating. And then what else? Oh, we got a bill from Children's Hospital and for Connor's surgery that he had a few months ago. And the bill out of pocket cost for us was like $846. And then they said, why don't you apply for financial aid, because almost everyone qualifies for it. It's just the more that you make as a household, the lower the percentage that they take off of the bill. But we have a ton of medical bills because he's had multiple surgeries and at Children's. And so our bill was $846, and we're like, okay, we'll submit the financial aid. So we did all that. So we get a letter, your financial aid has been reviewed and your adjusted balance is $1,446. I'm like, are you serious? Like, that's the deal you're giving us, is charging us from $846 to $1,446. So, I called and I was like, why after financial aid do I owe you that much more money? And it turns out they just processed, they forgot to send in the recovery room charges to our insurance company, so they were charging us 100% of those fees. So they need to resubmit everything again, but it was just like a terrible, terrible day. So I asked for you guys on Facebook to make me laugh. And some of you sent me messages or left comments, and it was appreciated because yesterday was just not a good day. but I'm feeling better today. And I just have to tell myself whatever is happening with work is happening for a reason. Maybe I'm supposed to stay home. Maybe we'll be able to figure something out. I don't know, but it's got to be for a reason, right? So that's what I'm going with right now. But I will show you the belly, and then I think that's it because I have to go take my car in to get an estimate to give the insurance company so they can order the parts so I can get my car fixed. So, yeah, but I'll show you the belly, and I see my doula on Friday. She's coming over, so that will be in next week's vlog. And then I have my OB appointment on Tuesday, so next week's vlog should be about those things. I am still continuing to work, especially because if I'm not getting paid anything on maternity leave, I want to work till I have the baby, and that way we can afford for me to stay home longer. But it's just crazy. So say some prayers that the insurance works out, the disability insurance, and the job thing situation that I don't know what's going to happen yet. The good thing is my husband still does work there, so he can keep me in the loop of what's going on. And I already talked with the HR guy, and he was like, yeah, he's like, I'll you know, help you out as much as I can for as long as I'm with the company as well. So he's going to try to do his part to make sure I'm not forgotten about too. But, oh, it was one of those days, guys. So here is the tummy. There's the belly. And from the front. And from the other side. There she is. All right, thanks for watching, and if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them below or message me. And I have had several video requests. I need to look through my messages again and see what they were. And when I have a second, I will try to film those for you girls. So thanks for watching. Bye, girls.